real cases before a real judge.
And now, enter the courtroom of Judge Mathis. Plaintiff Martin Masha has known the defendant for 6 years, and he claims the defendant is a drug user who's been to drug rehab. And after today, he hopes to never see the defendant again. Martin's suing because he claims the defendant cut his pool table with a knife. Defendant Nicholas Troy says Martin is a known crack user, and Nicholas has never liked him. Nicholas says Martin has made false allegations against him to the police, and he denies damaging Martin's pool table.
Tell me what's going on.
Well, I've known the defendant approximately 6 years, and over the 6 years, it's been an off and on relationship. We've had some problems, and I've tried to address the problems, but I get nowhere.
What problems, if you don't mind?
Typical behavior problems, anger management problems, problems dealing with other people, drug problems in general. And
did you all ever live together?
No.
Okay.
No. I've known his mother for a while.
What type of drugs?
Well, he was selling prescription drugs from his grandmother.
Hard drugs?
And he's been doing some drugs, and he's been placed in a drug treatment program for a while. I don't know the consequences of that,
right.
But after what I've contributed to the community, the boxing program I've been in 5 years for inner city youth, baseball program 7 years, and I'm 65, and I plan on staying alive. And after today, I hope not to see him again because he's threatened me in the past, and if I take off my jacket, I'm going to make him cry.
Sir?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but this is coming from a man.
I suggest you not. He doesn't look like he's a joke.
This is coming from a man that is known smokes crack in our neighborhood in Buffalo, New York. I mean, he's got my mother's dog stolen to be put in a pit bull fight because he didn't pay his debts. This man doesn't know anything about me. I've known him for about 6 years. I've never liked him from the day I met him. I only tolerated him because of my mother. He says that he knows my mom. My mother has been living with him.
Your mother has been living
with him,
Gotcha.
And since my grandmother passed, she moved in with him. As for me selling prescription drugs of my grandmother's, it's ridiculous, dude. I mean, did you ever buy him off? No.
Did
exactly.
I?
No, you didn't.
I wouldn't buy what you were selling.
I mean,
and
this
I'll
guy
tell you,
he calls police on me. It says that, you know, for me to stop calling. I'm thinking because he smokes the rock, that it makes the voices go in the head. I mean, the guy screams in the middle of his sleep. It's like screams, yells. He's nuts.
He called the police and told them what?
Told them for me to stop calling there. He's never had proof for me to call that I was calling there in the first place.
You want to say anything about these crack allegations?
Do. When you go into a pawn shop, you go into a pawn shop to get money. I go into a pawn shop to buy jewelry, not to trade it in. Yeah. And you better straighten out what you're saying because you're here at my demand. You're not here on your own.
Let me see that ring.
Yeah.
That certainly doesn't look like a crackhead ring, that's for sure.
Well, I got a couple of bucks in my pocket. When he takes the bus home, he can take the bus on me.
Oh. I will take the bus on
he can take the bus on me. And I've addressed this problem that he has with his father.
He tries to treat me like a father. Like
have you been to treatment?
It's my turn to talk.
We're going to get to the damaged property,
glad.
but have you been to treatment?
For
drug
what?
treatment. He said you've been to drug treatment.
No, I have not been to drug treatment.
Okay.
Should have brought the rest of your records in with you. Not only that, but he's lost his license a few times, and he's also been in trouble. And he's on probation presently. So when your probation officer sees you on TV,
I'm on probation.
Maybe he'll like your tie.
I'm on probation now. This is news to me.
You're not on probation?
No, I'm not on probation.
Should have been honest with the court.
What is he on probation for?
Please enlighten me.
Please enlighten you?
Yeah.
What about drugs? What about the drug treatment program? What about the idea that you need supervision with your own daughter?
What?
Next time you come to court, shave.
Are you serious? It looks like you shaved enough for the both of us.
Sir, that's enough. Can you back up any of these allegations,
Nothing.
sir?
I can back them up. I've dealt with him for over 6 years.
Yes,
I took him into my house.
What?
I gave him access to my house.
I never lived with this dude. Are you kidding?
I'm talking and I'm not dude.
Are
Call
you
me
kidding?
sir or raise your hand when you
right.
want to talk to me.
I hate you, dude. I hate it. You're a dude to me. You're nothing.
Yeah, well, the only thing he ever did is try to get access to his mother so he can have this and he can have that. Never asked me for anything, but went through all my property.
All right, you're suing him for damaged property. What damaged property are you suing him for today?
I've got some pictures here.
Tell me what happened.
I have a nice sized pool table I've had since I was 9 years old. My father bought it at an auction. So the pool table's in the dining room, and I had suspicion that somebody was cutting the pockets on the pool table.
Go ahead, sir. Come on, sir. Talk to me. So what?
I'm not getting satisfaction.
Sir,
I'm
he's not
even
looking at you. Talk to me.
I'm just admiring his tie. I'm just admiring his tie. So he come over, he played pool. No matter what I did to stop him from going on the pool table, I even went as far as hiding the cue ball. They'd still, as soon as I left the house, they'd go on the pool table. So this attitude that he has with me, he was nice enough to go around the pool table and cut all the pockets.
Let's see it, please. Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think he did that? Just to retaliate?
Because he left the knife there, and I heard him cutting the pockets.
So if you heard him, why didn't you go down and stop him, sir?
No, what I had done was I told him I was going to the store, and this happened over a course of a week. Instead of going to the store, I went out the back door, went in the basement, and I was standing underneath the dining room, and I listened to this guy going through the drawers and sawing the noise of leather being cut from the
So
knife.
why didn't you go
and he
downstairs?
left the knife there. I don't want a confrontation with him.
joking?
I've never been arrested.
You're kidding.
And if I have a confrontation with him, I will get arrested.
You were about to have one in here today.
Oh, he's a very disrespectful young man. Yeah, very disrespectful.
All right, Dad.
Yeah.
Treats me like
What
I'm
did he
his
say
son.
on the phone? You're not my father. I don't have to listen to you. That's the last conversation I had with him.
He called you dad just now?
Dad, I'm not his father. I don't even resemble his father.
You scary, man. You want to pay this man his money?
No.
And then-
the original
and
court
then he
documents
admitted-
say that I admitted to cutting these things and paying him back. Like why would I admit? I tell you to jump off a cliff, dude. Like seriously,
Dude,
why would I?
I told
why would I
you.
promise to pay it back? Use your head a little bit.
You
Why
sold
would I take
culinary
my
knives.
knife home?
This your knife? Hand it to him. Don't. You know whether it's your knife or not. You know whether you have a knife or not.
I have a butterfly knife.
Why do you have a butterfly knife? What do you use that for?
Oh God, I've had this since I was a kid, since like a carnival or something.
He called you dad just now?
Dad, I'm not his father. I don't even resemble his father.
You scary, man. You want to pay this man his money?
No.
Defendant Nicholas Troy is being sued by his mother's friend, who claims Nicholas has been to drug rehab. But Nicholas insists the plaintiff is a known crack user.
Did you speak with his mother about it?
His mother seems to take his side all the time because he doesn't like to hear no.
What'd you just say
and
to
that's
Mom?
the biggest problem.
What did you just
He
say to
doesn't
Mom
like to
before
hear-
you came here? What'd you say to her? You and
do your
son
laundry.
deserve each other.
No,
Like, what
that's
kind
what
of
I told
weirdo
her.
stuff is
I
that,
told her to
dude?
do your
Oh.
laundry, especially your underwear.
Oh my God. Really?
Do you live there or
Really?
not?
No, I've never lived there. Ever.
He was staying upstairs,
lived there.
and I took him in one time, and then another time, and then he lost my house keys. Then after he lost the keys, he'd break in through the front window.
Yeah,
You getting
I
humor out of
crawled right
this?
through.
I'm getting humor out of your tie. Yeah.
He loves the tie.
He likes to talk. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here.
I'm with you. He wouldn't have
You're
been
with
here.
me?
Yeah, on that part.
Well, I watch your program all the time, and I know you make the right decisions. This guy here is definitely the wrong decision.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, though,
Nicely
sir. I
said.
mean, how am I to be sure that he did this?
Because he was downstairs
Because I
listening.
heard him do it,
He was
and he
downstairs
confessed to
listening.
it. And here's a guy.
When did he confess?
He told me that he did it and he'd pay for it as soon as he got his money together.
When
now,
did he
was
tell
broke.
you that, sir? When did he tell you that?
He told me just before we were going to court in Lockport,
I
New
never
York.
talked to you.
I know
I
you
don't
didn't.
like you. Like, seriously.
Well, we'll see.
I don't talk to you.
You're
I
not
haven't
going to like
seen
me
you in
much
4
when
years.
you take the bus back to Buffalo.
I'll take the bus back. What are you talking about?
This is the craziest
I'm gonna
thing.
jump on the Greyhound.
Yeah?
This is
Jump
the
on the
craziest
Greytown.
case I had today, and
Like, serious.
I get some crazies in here.
Yeah. Now, let me finish, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
He said he didn't have the money to do this. Now, Christmas time rolled around. He's getting a tattoo on every side of his body, and he's bought his girlfriend a $700 necklace. I want my money. Yeah, and you're laughing? Keep laughing.
Why do you think he would make all this up, sir, and drag you across the
Because
country?
he's nuts. Like
I'm nuts.
Like I've said, this man is a known crackhead. Now, he doesn't look like a crackhead. He looks healthy.
Has he ever mentioned this to you before?
Never. Never. I got this at home.
Judge
Yeah, you
me
got it
for
at
the
home.
plaintiff. I know better than that. This man has mentioned this to you before. Now you're lying. You act like this is the first time you've heard this is when you came here today. This man certainly, the way he's talking, he mentioned this to you every day. Every day, let alone today. Judgment for the plaintiff. All I could do is rely on the testimony of the litigants because I have no real direct evidence indicating that he did it. During that testimony, I have determined that yours is more credible than his. He says that this is the first time he's ever heard you accuse him of this, and I don't believe
Face
that.
to
I
face,
believe.
first time.
Have a good day.
You never want to meet me face to face.
Judgment for the plaintiff.
Yeah. You don't want to meet me face to face. Take him away.
Don't run here.
Take him away. First, I don't want to make eye contact with him. And second, be careful who you make friends with and make sure that there's somebody that's on your level.
Oh, I've never been
Because
friends with
he's certainly
you.
not on my level.
Never been friends with this
And he
guy
looks
ever in
good
my
in a
life.
tie.